Hi, Long Beach community. I'm here with a midweek message today on this Wednesday afternoon, May 20th. Just a few things to share with you, and then some ideas for you to think about, and a message about getting back together later this week. The first thing is a reminder about our Classified Employee Celebration Week. It has been so fun to see the many ways that our employees are celebrating one another, that the community is celebrating our classified employees. And so I thought I would just remind you about some of our classified employees who you might not have been thinking about. Our mail delivery workers, our truck drivers, those who handle waste in our district, locksmiths, the technicians who work on all of our technology infrastructure, those who run our phones, painters, bus drivers, groundskeepers. All of these classified staff members should be celebrated this week because they are part of what makes Long Beach Unified the special place that it is. And they are a significant part of the Long Beach Unified family. So if you haven't had a chance to say something nice to someone, to write a note, or to encourage your student to do so, please take the time to celebrate our classified employees during this special week. Also, watch our social media accounts because we are trying to really help in that celebration in this virtual environment. I want to just continue the bright spots conversation based on the challenge that I left with you on Friday. I received some great ideas for what to share about bright spots, and I also want to share something that was a bright spot for me. So remember, a bright spot is something positive that's happening even in the midst of a really hard time, or something that is helping us to think about a positive way to approach something in a difficult time. So my first shout out is to one of our teachers, Carla McKenna, who works at Smith Elementary. She wrote in to talk about a bright spot in how her students are communicating with her about things that they see in the community. Her young students who are telling about acts of kindness that are happening, observing things in the supermarket, and interacting with one another in a way that is creating bright spots. After last Friday's message, I also heard from another one of our teachers from Powell, Monique Robertson, who was so excited to hear one of her former students, Megan Lane, mentioned in my message, and just noted that a bright spot for her was hearing about the success of one of her former students. Another one of our bright spots is this week we heard that Dr. Erin Simon, who is a member of our team, she is the Director of Student Support Services, was elected to a very important position in our state. She is going to serve as the Vice President of the Association for California School Administrators. She'll do that in addition to her work in Long Beach Unified, but she will represent and advocate for students all over the state of California. So congratulations to Dr. Simon. We hope that those of you who watch this message that know Erin will congratulate her as well. And then lastly, I want to share my own bright spot. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to be interviewed by one of our smart, talented fifth graders from Prisk Elementary's Female Leadership Academy. Peyton did such a great job. I told her that she was like a CNN reporter, only actually better. She had great questions, she was prepared, and so I'm excited that in the future you are going to get to see clips of Peyton's interview of me on our social media accounts. It was a great bright spot for me to get to interact with one of our younger students who is demonstrating a lot of maturity and a lot of professionalism as a fifth grader. I'll end with a reminder, or actually not a reminder, an update, that Friday of this week I will have a more in-depth informational community message about plans that we're making for the return to school in the fall, with as much information as we can provide you now. So be on the lookout Fridays for some information from me in a video and probably a written message to you so that we are keeping you as our school community updated. I'll see you Friday.